Alright guys, today we're going to be doing carburetor, primer ball, and fuel lines on a Poulan Pro 222 38cc chainsaw. All the parts will be in the description below. I think this is the one. I got two Poulans to do today. I think they're both the same anyways, but I think this is the kit. Comes with a couple air filters, the carburetor, a couple primer bulbs, spark plug. This one came with a couple of extra gas caps, fuel filters, fuel line, and a couple of gaskets in there. Everything you need to do this job. If it's this kit, the difference between this one and that one, I'll have the right one for you in there. It's got the same carburetor. It's, yeah, all the rest of this is the same too. So, you know, I'll have the kit that's for you in the description below. Just click on the link and it'll take you right there. All right, so first things first, we've got torque 25 or a flathead screw. 1, 2, 3 of them. Take those out. Put them straight off. We're going to be doing the primer bulb too. So take the recoil off. 1, 2, 3, 4 T25 or flathead screws. Okay, so this is a bit of a difference. These ones actually are supposed to have screws in them. And this is the first time I've ever seen this. It's got little nipples in it like that. But you can see it just takes little screws. So I'll get a couple little screws and screw that one down. That's one of the side effects. All right, let's see here. 8mm, 2 of those. Pull this straight off the back. Should pull right off. It's hanging up on something. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay. Gotta pry it up a little bit. It's got a little thingy holding it. Got that out of there. Pull this out right off the side of it. Come on, freaking way easier with two hands. There it is. Oh, it's got a little metal thing, little metal plate that holds that. You don't even usually have that on them. Just gonna pull the choke arm up. Let's see what we got for throttle. Oh yeah, so throttle arm looks like comes straight out the side here. So we're gonna push that one through too. Let's see how we do this. So what we're gonna have to do is throttle up the throttle on the carburetor, and now you can push that through you can pull this wire through where the trigger is. No, I just pull it right off. Bam, look at that. Way easier. Pull straight out. I don't really do a lot of these anymore. It's, you know, these are getting quite old. So you see you got this gasket on the back here. We want to make sure that we have the same gasket on this carburetor. It looks like the vacuum line is the top, the hole is on the top. So we're going to make sure that the hole is on the top on this. Just do not forget that. That has to line up with the new carburetor. So when you put this new carburetor in there, you got the actual vacuum line is up here on the top, and that's the vacuum line that runs your fuel pump. This is the one with a single bolt is your fuel pump. All right, we're gonna go through all that. Let's see here. I have a bunch of the fuel line debris in here. We're gonna clean all that out real quick. Now you can see the holes where the fuel lines go. Now, a lot of times I get these questions. Like, this one was the one with the filter. Why am I using this one now? Well, the reason I use this one over here is because the line that takes the filter is over on this side. That's the one that goes to the filter. So why go up around and then make this one go up around to, you know, where it goes, when you just go up into it and up. This one will go right to the primer bulb. That's why I do it that way. It's just easier tracking, easier putting it the way it's supposed to go and everything. All right, now we've gotten that all blown out. We want to pull the tank, empty all the old gas out of it. Just pull the gas cap right on out of there. And there's going to be a bunch of fuel line debris and filter and stuff in there. Get all that cleaned out. It's got to be perfectly clean. Thin fuel line, cut it into a point. This, you can go much longer. I mean, you can bring that point all the way down to here. You're going to shove it through this hole, and you're going to get it in the tank about an inch. But if you have to, you can cut the point long and get it fed in there where you can grab it with needle nose and then pull it through to where it seals. So that's what we're going to do. Nice long cut. And you're going to shove that all the way down in. Use a pair of needle nose to push it down in there. Now you can see it right there. So you can grab it with a pair of needle nose pliers very easily and just give it a little tug. Boom, you've pulled it through, so now you see it's solid line there. And that's that for that. That's the return line. That's going to go right out here. Right there. And then just cut it off. You got plenty of space. That goes to the long nipple on the primer bulb. Just like that. All right, now we're going to get the fat line. We're going to cut it to a point. It's a long point, don't be shy. Stick it down in the back hole. And use needle nose to get it pushed all the way down in there as far as you can. Look back in the back here, and you can see them all the way in the back. You're going to grab them with your needle nose pliers. I need to. You see it all the way in the back corner, all the way back in the back corner there. We're going to grab it with needle nose pliers and we're going to pull them right out of the tank. Like that. We're going to cut that tip off. Whoop, it went in there. Just get that on out of there. Go ahead and stab a fuel filter on it. We've got this in. We're going to take this piece of fuel line right here. We're going to pull on it and pull that fuel line right back in. We want it to just sit right in the tank on the bottom. So we're just going to pull it in enough to where it sits on the bottom of the tank. Right about there. That's right about there is perfect. You can go a little further in if you want, but you want it to be on the bottom of the tank. You know, like so. Alright, so this one doesn't have to go far. It's going right to the carburetor. It's going to be like this. Just to get us an idea where it goes. It's going to be like that. Fuel line is going to be there, so we're going to cut it to size. And then we've got the fuel line from the suction goes to this line. So that's going to be pulling the fuel from the tank through the carburetor into the primer bulb and then squirting it back into the tank. That's how that works. So cut off a piece of line long enough to go from here to here. Stabbed on the primer bulb, you know, basically it's going to go to there. We'll just leave that long for now. Let's go ahead and reattach our throttle arm. It's just going to go down on this like that, and then we're going to put it down in, pull the throttle to where we can get it down. You squeeze the trigger and it'll let it drop down the rest of the way. Like that. Boom, that one's in. We need the choke arm off of this. So you just squeeze these two nipples together and this will pop right on out. And then you just push it into the new spot. Just pushes right in and clicks in. Just push it until it clicks in. Connect the fuel filter line to the carburetor. Get it stabbed on there nice and firm. Go ahead, cut this fuel line to length and stab it on that nipple right there. I get 2 screws to go in this. They can be tiny wood screws. It's just going to make its own thread in the plastic. Pile of bolts. So got them in there. Now we're going to put the recoil back on here. And those bolts, I hope I didn't just mess up into these bolts. Put them back in. Oh, so close. Get them back in there. 4 of them. Torque 25s. And slide this guy back in place. All the way in until it snaps down in here at the bottom. And it's 2 8mm. We're going to put them back on, tighten them down. Remember that gasket between the carburetor and the engine, very important. I did it earlier, make sure you did that before you get this part done. Put some fresh gas in it. Gas cap back in. Tighten it down. Give it a prime, make sure we got it hooked up right. Boom, primed right up. Perfect. There's a little slight bogging when you first squeeze that trigger. Just whoa, if it bogs out like that, there's a flathead adjustment screw right here, the one closest to the air filter. You're going to turn it counterclockwise just a smidge, and that should take care of that. It's fine. It seems good. All right, then brand new air filter. Pop that on. Nice clean new filter, and then the top cover goes on. The bolts stay right in it on this model. Tighten them down. I think that's it, right? Oh no, take this back off. We forgot. Always forgetting something. Get this off out of here. This goes right on the bottom. Not hugely important, don't have to have it, but you shove that down in and right on in place. Yeah, this way. So we're gonna go ahead and jam that down in. Lid, cover it up, tighten it down. Alright guys, this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll put the whole kit in the description below. Super cheap. Just click the link. You'll see. It'll blow your mind how cheap the parts are for these. And I use them all the time. So they work fine. If you want to do any advertising through my channel, message me. I'll be more than happy to have you. Peace.